Hello, I'm Andrea Coulter, your modern day medicine woman, and welcome to the fourth part of my Healthy Summer Glow video series. I hope you've been enjoying it and using some of the ideas that I've given you. And by all means, I'd love to hear your feedback if you have been, so please, give me a shout out and let me know how it's going. Anyway, this week we are going to talk about dehydration. And of course, hydrating and acute dehydration in the summertime is very, very common. And I have to say that chronic dehydration is another huge issue. And it's not just about the acute dehydration that happens in the summer with the heat and being outside too long and maybe not getting enough fluids, but the fact is most of us are probably chronically dehydrated to begin with and don't even realize it. So some of the signs and symptoms of general dehydration, chronic dehydration, are, low-grade energy all day. If you tend to have a low-grade headache that also comes on through the day and sticks with you all day, quite often that can be just simply due to not getting enough fluids and chronically not getting enough fluids. Muscle cramps are another big one. If you're prone to getting muscle cramps, then you are not getting enough fluid in your diet, and possibly you're just not getting fluids that you can assimilate properly, because that's another big indicator. Lots of people drink lots and lots of water, and I know that they tout the 8 to 10 glasses a day as being, you need to drink lots and lots of water. And I have clients that come in and they drink, I drink that and more, and but I really pee a lot. Well, that's the problem, is you are probably not actually really assimilating or needing that much liquid fluid in your diet. Maybe you need to be getting more qualitative fluid into your diet. So I will discuss that. So we'll talk about that a little bit more, but I just wanted you to be aware of it's not just about acute dehydration, which is very, very common in the summer, but it's also about chronic dehydration. And so, aside from making sure, yes, you're getting fluids by water and drinking your water, which I have my handy dandy water right here, you need to get it in more qualitative ways so that your body can actually properly assimilate it and utilize it without it just flushing through your whole body. So, let's look at some hydrating foods. And some of the suggestions that I would give you, of course, are lots of fruits and vegetables. So they are, 70% or higher, water content. Things like celery and cucumber and lettuces and peppers. These are all really high in water in their own content. And yet they're full of all kinds of nutrients and vitamins and minerals. And so eating hydrating foods is going to give you tons and tons of proper liquid in the right amount and ability for your body to assimilate them. So my recommendation is lots of fruits and vegetables this summer, and it's easy to do because we all feel more obliged to eat fruits and vegetables in the warm, hot weather because they are cooling foods. And so you could even juice, juicing the celery and the cucumber and the carrot. And, I have some great juicing recipes in my Healthy Summer Glow kit. And of course, I'm recommending you get it so that you get your little remedies as well, because there's a great remedy in that kit for dehydration. And it's not just about chronic dehydration, it's about acute. And it's a remedy you can actually throw in your water if you're going to be out and about and working outside or exercising outside. If you use this remedy, it helps to strengthen and stabilize the body so that it doesn't become overwhelmed by maybe not getting enough fluid, even if you think you're getting enough fluid. It will help to make sure that your body does not succumb to any damage from it. So, dynamic medicine is used preventatively and it's used curatively. So, by all means, go and get my Healthy Summer Glow kit and utilize it. There's lots and lots of great ideas in the booklet. Now, back to dehydration. We've talked about foods, fruits and vegetables, all incredible at hydrating, getting your decent amount of water when you need it. Now, another really interesting tip is, and I talked about this in my heat exhaustion sunstroke video, and if you haven't seen that yet, go back over and watch that one. It's on my blog, it's, in newsletters. If you're getting my newsletter, then it's come to your inbox. You've probably already seen it, which is great, and thank you. However, just like I said, in the heat exhaustion, you don't want to be getting ice cold water all the time because it's very hard on the body. It's shocking to the body, and now you're creating more of an instability, and often that's when you're not really assimilating the water because your body is like, trying to figure out what to do with this ice cold water. The cells just close. I mean, imagine when you pour ice cold water on you when you're hot, what does your body do? oh my God, that's cold, right? Well, your inside's going to be doing the same thing. So I always suggest, if you're outside exercising or you're doing anything or you're, needing water, let your water be room temperature. Don't throw a whole whack of ice cubes in it and get it too cold. Actually, let it just sit at room temperature. Your body is actually going to assimilate it better. You're going to hydrate yourself better, and you're not going to create any other internal shock or trauma because you've tried to ask your body to figure out what to do with this ice cold substance. So warm liquids, even warm lemon water is actually quite yummy. I drink it all the time because I always have lemon in my water most often, and I let it sit around and it's warm and it tastes fine. You get used to it, and it's actually better for your body. If you really want that ice cold glass of water, then do it after you've had at least 2 glasses of body temperature water to hydrate yourself appropriately, and then making sure you're eating lots of fruits and vegetables. So those are my suggestions on hydrating your body and making sure you got lots of vital nutrients and fluids in your system so you don't get dehydrated this summer, because it can be really sneaky and insidious. And if you have low-grade headaches and you're not feeling the best and your vitality is a little bit low, go and do some more fluid, hydrating ideas. Do it for a good week. Really give yourself some hydration and see if that doesn't solve your problem. Because sometimes, 70% of the time, that's really what's causing your symptoms, is an imbalance of some sort, and often a hydrating imbalance. So get some hydrating ideas, keep yourself nice and fresh and cool and revived and glowing this summer, and thank you for watching this week's video. And remember, next week we are going to talk about sport injuries and what state of mind you might be in when you attract those injuries. Do you know that that's possible? And how we can resolve it. So thank you for following along, and I hope you enjoyed the tips this week, and certainly go and get your summer healthy summer glow kit, and then let me know how you enjoy it. And I will see you back here next week. Enjoy your week, enjoy the summer and the sun. Hopefully it's glorious where you are, and I will see you next week in True Resonant Health. Take care.